Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. This is Andy from Aging Gaming, and we're going to continue with our Companion's Quest. We have to go and see Sebastian, so let's take a look at that. In the Shadow of Time. So we're going to track the quest, locate on the map. We'll go to Felcroft. And then we'll go see him. I'll see you when we get there. Okay, here we are. Let's talk to him.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Rightly so. Okay. The catacomb, they call it a catacomb. Catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore in an area behind the great room which had suffered decay amid the turned-over sarcophagi. I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed. Okay.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Let's get in here. Oh, we don't want that. Okay.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
There's a
Try
lot
not
of
to
stuff
lose your
here.
nerve just yet.
Did he say try not to lose your nerve?
Bombarda! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Spiders
that's
aren't
true.
insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
So I'm not a big fan of yours right now, so I don't care
This
whether
room
it's
is full of
justified or
hooks.
not. Okay. Well, good. We got that burned out, and
Wingardium Leviosa!
see what's up here.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio!
You know, sometimes I wish that this game would just allow me to leave Sebastian behind, because
Revelio!
really not my favorite person, but unfortunately we kind of need him.
You've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Good for you.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Okay, which way to go? Which way to go? We'll start out down here, probably come back. No, let's go the other way. Looks like a lot down there. This might just be...
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
I nearly slipped there. You poor guy.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
All this grass.
Confringo.
Too. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
We know this because you know
Revelio.
so much. Oh, okay. All right. Back over to the other one.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile
Accio.
of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Bombarda.
Alright, let's see what this is. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperius Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies. Okay.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Now
There's more
here's
to
the
this
thing.
than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly
I
on
don't
either
know
side
if
of
I've
this
done it
archway.
here on the
Leave no stone unturned.
on any
Or
of
in
the
this
videos,
case, no bone.
but these bones, I've dealt with them before, and
If this archway's
couple
been
of different
barricaded,
side
we can find a way
quests.
through.
so this is where we need to do it. Just need to find enough bones. We've got 2 stacks here that might be enough.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Thanks for all the help, Sebastian. See? The building up there.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Is this going to be enough? Nope. Let's see, I think we've opened all.
Revelio! Bombarda!
Let's check in here.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio!
Bones. Any more of those? Nope.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
And there we go.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
I see what you did there.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
I still haven't decided whether
Focus
or
your
not
wand movement. It's not an easy spell to
I'm
master.
gonna use any unforgivable curses, but I am gonna learn them all. And I haven't used Crucio. I haven't used that yet. Okay. I almost messed that up. That would have been terrible. Not really.
Go.
It
Something
just starts
troubling
over
ahead.
again.
Be on your guard.
Confringo!
Okay, well that wasn't so bad.
Revelio!
All right, more down there. What's in here? Anything? Not really. Okay, that's strange.
Bombarda!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Well, we've seen puzzles like this before. This isn't going to be that difficult. Okay. The Tetris piece and the circles. All right, Tetris piece.
Accio!
Circles.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Appears some of
Gordian
these
knot
stone tablets have
and
two
that.
rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Accio. Defender. Leviosa. Confringo.
Okay. That was fun. All right. Tetris and that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
All right, your puns are getting weaker.
Accio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Accio. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Descendo. Confringo. Descend.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo.
Come on. See what's going on over here?
Revelio.
I'm not going to run around and pick up all these spider fangs.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for
Oh, calm
nothing.
down.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Okay. And that's an illustration of the Dark Relic.
Sebastian, the
And there
relic!
it is.
Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I don't like the idea of taking the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake.
I knew that
I'm
wouldn't work.
taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
And ominous.
Revelio.
Oh, speaking of ominous,
Is
look
that
who's here.
ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Yeah,
Can't
whatever you
believe
just did.
this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince
I'm really
Sebastian this is wrong.
Not
If nothing
comfortable
will
with
change
this.
his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
All right, we're gonna work our way out of here, trying to find some of the stuff that we left behind.
Revelio.
Did we leave stuff behind? I think we did. Oh, well. Okay. A little more fighting.
Confringo. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy.
Come on, man.
Descendo. Defendo. Descendo. Levioso.
That thing sent me a long way.
Confringo!
Okay, that was nice. Ooh, these are nice too.
Revelio.
All right, we got to find our way out of here.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that
Stop
it?
being jealous.
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. You're just justifying your bad behavior.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Okay. Well, it's not letting me use a broom. It says to return to Feldcroft, so let's go to the map. Food flames are currently disabled or unavailable. All right. Well, I guess because we have to drag him with us. Okay, let's go.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Okay, I'm seeing smoke.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
All right, let's go.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Right, not to be worried you can stop us. Is that your test?
Okay, come on.
Who do you think you are?
We have to follow.
Uncle!
Potato! Stupefy!
Closing in!
win here.
Sebastian! Be careful! They're mine!
Does a street will make you Confringo.
I'm handling
There's nowhere to go. Fight.
Okay. Just expel your arms.
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius Curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
Lots of
I
things you
acted
could
in
have
a
done.
moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Man, what am I hearing? Okay, well,
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
I agree he went too far.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
This whole family's a
Sebastian
mess.
is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
All right. So that does it for that quest. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Okay. Even though the quest is over, this might wrap it up even better.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Oh, Sebastian.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Okay,
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you.
since I don't have a
I
choice.
very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Thanks. Anything else? I think we're done. Okay. Well, we're going to call it a day. Hey, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please take a moment, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you giving it a like, maybe share it, comment, all those things that the YouTube algorithm loves. It really helps us out, and we appreciate it. And we do respond to all comments. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. So, this is Andy from Aging Gaming. Hoping you have a nice day. Bye.